There's something wrong with the air. It's warm, shallow, and dry. I can't see anything, just feel rough wood above my nose. I raise my hand, and it hits something hard. Tight, no space. Then it hits me. I'm in a coffin. I scream, but the sound dies in the silence. The last thing I remember was going to bed after my shift at the hospital. I had flu. I took my medicine. I lay down. But now I'm here. I hold my phone tight. The battery is low. But through the wood I hear voices. A pastor, crying. My name being said. I'm at my own funeral. But then I hear my cousin Amika laughing softly. He says, at least now she can't talk. Talk about what? What did they do to me? Then I remember the patient I reported. A man with strange tattoos. No pulse, who later sat up like nothing happened. The hospital buried the case. I reported it. The next day, I got sick. My battery's dying. But I dig into my memory. That man, the patient, he had a strange mark. The same one my uncle wears on his ring. I thought it was tribal, but it's not. It's a seal. A symbol I saw in an old journal. A death cult, the sons of Adua, who bury people alive to feed their spirits. I was chosen, not by fate, by blood. I can't breathe, but I'm not dead yet. I slam the lid. Again, until it cracks. Dirt rushes in, I push through. My fingers bleed. My lungs burn. Then air, light. I scream as I pull myself out. I'm alive. People scream. They run. But standing still is a He stares at me, pale, and whispers, you weren't supposed to wake up. I didn't die, but something inside me did. And now I see things I shouldn't. Because once the dead cross back, they never come alone. I stumbled out of the graveyard, barefoot and shaking. The night air was cold against my damp skin, and the sounds of the city had never felt so distant, so far from where I had just come back from. I tried to wave down a taxi, but when drivers saw me mud-covered, wide-eyed, arms scraped raw, they swerved away like I was a ghost. Maybe I had crossed into something I wasn't meant to leave. I made it to the police station. But my story, laughed off as trauma, hallucination. Why would your family bury you alive? They asked. I had no proof, no bruises from injections, no video, no medical report, until I said the word, Adua. Suddenly, their faces changed. 2 officers escorted me out too quickly. That's when I knew the cult ran deeper than I thought. For weeks, I hid, changed my name, stayed with a distant friend outside the city. But I couldn't sleep. Every creak of the floorboards reminded me of the coffin. Every knock on the door made my heart stop. I started researching the Sons of Adua. They weren't just urban legends. They were real, ancient. Wealth, health, protection, all in exchange for the lives of whistleblowers, truth-tellers, and justice-seekers. And their newest symbol was carved on the wall of my uncle's private hospital ward. Then, one night, I had a dream. No, a vision. A woman in white, her eyes made of fireflies, spoke to me beneath a blood moon. You returned from the land of silence, cured. That means you were chosen, not as a sacrifice, but as a messenger. I woke up gasping, and in my hands was the seal of Adua, scorched into my palm. I hadn't just escaped. I had inherited something. I returned to the grave where they buried me. I brought a camera. I live-streamed my story anonymously. It went viral overnight. Over 1 million views. But now, strange people are watching me from across the street. My uncle's house, burnt down mysteriously. My car disappeared. I've changed. I don't just hear voices in the dark anymore. I understand them, and sometimes I answer back.